Hello everybody, it's your girl next door AC and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I'd like to say sorry I haven't been posting the videos as frequently as I promised. I'm still trying to recover from COVID, but well, a lot of people kind of die whilst recovering from COVID because they're overexerting themselves, and I really don't want to die yet because, you know, yeah, I kind of just started all this. So yeah, I'm like taking it a bit slow, but I will be getting back to at least 4 to 5 videos a week eventually. But for now, I think I'm okay with 3 to 4 first, because anyway, today we're going to be checking out Infographics. It's a YouTube channel. I hope you'll join me as we check out together weird laws that still exist around the world, you know? The world's weird and there has to be a reason why these laws exist, you know? So let's go check it out together.
In this episode of the Infographic Show, strange laws that still exist. Great Britain has some of the strangest laws in the world, some of which are broken every day. It is illegal, for example, to be drunk in a pub in the UK. How many thousands of Brits break that law every single day? It is also illegal.
Maybe they made it illegal because it was dangerous before.
To carry a plank of wood along the pavement, especially, one would imagine, after getting drunk in the pub. Not quite so bizarre is the stipulation that members of Parliament in jolly old England are not allowed to wear a suit of armor in Parliament. But surely this law should have been updated by the lawmakers themselves while in Parliament, no? It is also highly illegal to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstances in England and Wales. And if there is an unsuspicious way to handle freshwater fish out of water, we'd love to see it.
What do you mean suspicious? Did somebody do something to a fish here while they were fishing? That's why the law was made? I mean, you know somebody did something.
It's also an offense to beat or shake a carpet or rug, except if it's a doormat, before 8 a.m. in the UK. And if you're an Englander, forget about dining on exotic waterfowl. Unless you happen to be the Queen of England, it is illegal to eat a swan. Should you be pregnant in Britain, it is perfectly legal to spend a penny in a policeman's hat, or in fact, anywhere else should it be an emergency. And on a similar note...
does to spend a penny mean to piss in a policeman's hat? I don't know what that means. But peeing in a policeman's hat really seems illegal.
Toilets? Up in Scotland, if somebody knocks on your door asking to use the bog, you must, by law, let them inside and offer your bathroom. Also in Scotland, that bizarrely colorful land of haggis and bagpipes, there may be more to that folktale about Scotsmen and their kilts. Ever wondered what exactly is beneath the famous tartan kilt? Well, according to ancient legend, nothing. No underwear can be worn under the kilt, and according to an old law, or perhaps to be fair, urban legend, if a Scotsman is found to be wearing underwear beneath his kilt, then he is routinely charged 2 beers by whoever discovered his non-commando status.
No way! They're actually, imagine in the older times, they would literally look up the guy's skirts just to check for free beers. I mean, it's free beers. I'm not gonna diss on that, but like, imagine just drinking with your boys and be like, hey bro, you wearing underwear? And it'd be like, what the fuck? It's a guy thing, probably, but as a girl, I can't imagine that yet. Because guys in our school would be like, I think they do in Naruto when they do this. They stick it up somebody's butt while going up the stairs, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Although we can't confirm the exact legal standing of this law, it is too difficult to resist sharing. The USA also has its fair share of quirky laws. In Arizona, allowing your pet donkey to sleep in the bathtub is against the law. Placing salt on a railway track is an offense.
Donkeys are not allowed in the bathtub? Somebody must have tried that, right? And probably got killed. That's why it was, like, illegal now.
Offense punishable by the death penalty in Birmingham. At first glance, this seems a tad harsh. But the reason is that the train could either derail or attract cattle onto the track, which could also result in a major derailment or at least a delay. So don't go putting salt on the rails, kids. It's also against the law to play a game of frisbee without first acquiring the permission of a lifeguard in Los Angeles. Although responsible frisbee throwing is, we are told, permitted. Who can blame the city with all those lawsuits flying around? And what happened to the chicken who crossed the road in Georgia? Its owner got arrested. It is against the law to let your chickens roam around unattended in this state.
The way they introduced that is amazing. Like, the way they introduced the chick. Wow, that's amazing. They put a joke in there.
In Hawaii, it is illegal to work at the same company as your twin brother or sister. We guess this law is in place to avoid workplace confusion as to who is doing what and who has taken the day off. And dog lovers, beware. Unless you have 4 legs and a tail that wags, it's illegal to live in a dog kennel in Idaho, bringing a whole new meaning to sleeping in the doghouse.
Is that a thing, sleeping in dog houses? Is that a saying? I've never heard that saying before.
Perhaps stranger than all these laws, though, is the law in Vermont whereby women who want false teeth are required by law to first obtain permission from their husband. Quite why this law still exists is totally baffling to us here at the Infographic Show.
Yeah.
Perhaps someone can explain this one to
That's
us.
sexist.
And then there's the strange legal...
That was probably implemented during the time where women had to ask men everything, like their husbands. But that's way outdated now, which is like a lot of these laws, they're way outdated, so...
world of mainland Europe. In Greece, it is illegal to go sightseeing around the ancient ruins wearing high heels, and in France, it is illegal to name your pet pig Napoleon. In
Really? I want a pet pig named Napoleon. That'd be so cute. Hey, Nappy! Oh, my dad used to have this pig farm, and they'd have these little piglets. It'd be the cutest little things. Wouldn't be cute though when the mouse should chew, so...
In Rome, Italy, keeping a lone goldfish in a fishbowl is considered animal cruelty and is against the law, but if you have more than one in the bowl, that is considered acceptable because we all know fish are sociable creatures.
True.
Kids in parts of Poland are not allowed to travel outside the house with any Winnie the Pooh memorabilia, including t-shirts, backpacks, or lunchboxes. The cartoon character is considered a non-gender specific inappropriate hermaphrodite without having the decency to wear a pair of pants, and the Poles, for some reason, find Winnie's lack of genitalia offensive.
How? It's Winnie the frickin' Pooh, guys. It's not gonna hurt anybody. He's a cartoon character who's been there even before I existed, I think. What year has Winnie the Pooh been made? Yeah, here you go. 1926, Winnie the Pooh. Existed much more before I did. Much more. So, like, I don't know why you guys would find that offensive. A lot of things your ancestors did are more offensive. But hey, crazy laws, exist for a reason.
This one isn't exactly an ancient law, but was simply too brilliant to leave out of our study of quirky laws.
It's
In
true.
the Cambodian capital of Phnom Penh, the sale and importation
Phnom Penh.
of water pistols is prohibited during New Year festivities. The reason being that a popular way to enjoy the New Year in this part of the world is to take part in a huge water fight, and that, Governor Che Sofara reckons, may lead to social unrest. In Thailand, it is illegal to step on money, and it is also illegal to leave home without wearing underwear. It is also illegal to
Really?
hold...
Really? I didn't know it was illegal in Thailand to do that. That's stepping on money could have been done by accident, but I think it's also because back in old Thailand times, it was really offensive to do that to like the noble people, so wouldn't really be surprised at this point. Don't know about the no underwear part, but that kind of sauce.
your hand out in tribute to the Hunger Games or to publicly criticize a fellow countryman. In parts of India, if a man is in debt, he can legally offer his wife as a down payment until the debt is settled.
India, grow up. It's time for you to realize that it's 2021. Don't do that. It's like, women are not objects.
In Japan, it is illegal to be fat, with the government setting a maximum waistline of 33.5 inches for men and 35.5 inches for women.
Well, I mean, I always thought Japanese people were fit because they always like exercise and stuff. I didn't know it had something to do with laws.
China, Buddhist monks are banned from reincarnating unless they have specific government permission. Yes, Asia is a wacky place.
Yes, it is.
In Samoa, it is illegal to forget your wife's birthday. In Australia, it is against the law to disrupt a wedding,
Samoa is good.
an act that is punishable by a fine of $10,000.
Ooh.
All in all, across the world, while laws are there to help protect us and keep society functioning as a moral and ethical place, Some of the decisions made by lawmakers will keep on baffling us as long as old laws remain and new bizarre rules come into being. So
That is true. That is very true. I guess I wanted to watch this because I always watch infographics like when I'm like scrolling through Facebook, and they always have they always have to say the most interesting shit, even though it's not something you're looking for. So I wanted to share this experience with you guys. But yeah, honestly, it just kind of feels like comedy. All these laws. They probably made sense before, back in the historical times, but now that we've developed so much because of technology in such a short time, everything's just funny. Offensive sometimes, but still funny. But yeah. Well, now I hope that whenever you visit these places when the COVID comes down and you're able to travel the world, you make sure not to do these things, you know? So yeah. I think I'll end the video here, you know the drill. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and hit that notification bar if you'd like to. I hope you guys laughed a little bit with me about these things. So funny, so weird, but that's okay. These laws used to exist for a reason. They still exist now, but for no reason at all. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Bye! And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I really Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate you guys.